Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one. Booker for three. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on the basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Good on the second one. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Ball finds Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
And we're about a minute into the first. Horford passes to Smart. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And, oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Outside Durant. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Smart. On the wing, Tatum. It's stolen. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Durant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Durant's got 7.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Knocked away. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Booker for 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brown passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ayton finds Durant. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. With the drive. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Suns leading. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Woohoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Brown with it, now guarded by Ayton. Williams passes to Horford. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range his time in Atlanta.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Goes back up. Okogie on the wing. Durant against Horford. Outside Booker. From the arc. Offensive board. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 9.
Yeah, what a sequence by Kevin Durant. If he's near the cup when a shot goes up, he's going to use that length, his feel for where it's going to come off, and he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Smart. Right side Tatum. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving, he wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Durant with a screen on Brown. Outside Durant. Ball finds Durant. Down low. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. 12 points for him.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Horford inside. Durant's there. Horford passes to Brown. Smart for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Williams' shot is good.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Up top, Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Outside Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 6.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Booker against Smart. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Here's Okogie. And it's all from three-point range. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
Durant with a screen on Brown. Outside Durant. Okogie on the wing. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. And the Suns miss again. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Outside Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Back to Smart. Kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Smart outside, inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Booker with a screen on Smart. Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Paul passes to Booker. 4-3, connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Smart, outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Up top, Brown. The kick to Tatum, fires it. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Horford for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Tatum with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brown. It's good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through
The Celtics, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Outside Ross. It's tipped. Now here's Gallinari. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. And here's Brogdon. Releases. Gallinari's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boston trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Williams' shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Ross. Fires the three. Out to the right wing. Here's Baisley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Brogdon for the lead. Warren with the rebound. To the inside. Shamet takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Brogdon with the ball. Pass to White. Now Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And Boston calls time here. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ross with a screen on Brogdon. Outside Ross. Here's Landale. That three's off the mark. Boston's shooting 52% from the floor so far. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Up top, Gallinari. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. This for the tie. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's stolen by Brogdon. Ross against White. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to White. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Landale.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Here he goes. And a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Baisley. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Ross with a screen on Brogdon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Both shots good from the strike. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. The kick out to White. Outside Brogdon. Back to White. Here's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Williams on the wing. The three drains the triple. Williams has got 5 now.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Durant, fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Paul. There's the drive from outside the arc. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 19 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game, guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, this is no longer an anomaly. Coach has tremendous confidence in Smart's ability to hit from 3-point territory.
Here's Booker. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Booker finds Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
So it'll be, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these
The previous play is undisputed.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops it first. No good on the second free throw.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And that one drops for him. Okogie's gotten his first points in this one.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Smart passes to Tatum. Boston again missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Ayton, the screen on Brown. Here's Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Ayton, a screen on Brown. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Horford outside. Here's Williams. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Pass to Booker. Launches it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
They get it again.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
It's a three-pointer.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 13. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Durant against Horford. Outside Durant. Outside Booker from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Williams in the post. He's against Ayton. Smart finds Brown. Tatum with it. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Booker. From deep. That shot missing. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota.
Clark. Focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the points. Here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Minnesota.
Now Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Ball looking over the floor. Out to KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Ball kicks to KD. Shoots over McDaniel. Ball against Conley. The shot by Paul, no good. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Conley finds Towns. Lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Now here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and the first one drops.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now Edwards, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Pass to KD. Now here's Ayton. Booker outside. And Booker throws it down.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Durant kicks to Booker. They get it again. And KD is right there.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant a threat on the offensive glass, too.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Timberwolves, 13. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Booker outside. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Conley. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Booker the pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Stolen. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant.
Oh, man.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Passes it to Conley. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walked into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Outside Edwards. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside for Durant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. Ball outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. A second chance effort. And it's Ayton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Akogi, the pass to Paul. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Timberwolves trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
The kick out to Towns. Conley with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got 7.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Durant sets a screen for Paul. And Durant, here we go. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely, and so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Towns in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
Booker with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Ball kicks to Booker to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your son, 26. 28.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ross. Ross with the steal. And here is Shem. Stolen by Anderson. And they're on the break. Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Warren against Anderson. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. From 13. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he gets them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ross with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Landale's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Prince against Warren. Prince kicks to Reed. Anderson passes to Reed. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Suns shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Ross for the lead. Connects from three-point range. Ross has got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Anderson, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Prince's shot is good.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Ross. Pass to Landale. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics, because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Kicks it out to Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Now Shemin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes to Reed. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball against Conley. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Chris Paul.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Ayton a screen on it. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
Eagle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside, Edwards takes it inside. They get the rebound. Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Phoenix no good that time either. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Edwards looking it over from the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 15 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
And please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. They get it back. Ayton. Paul kicks to Booker. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Edwards against Booker. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Booker with the screen for Paul. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 13. Now here's Conley. Towns down low. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Towns. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Booker the pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Back to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Over Paul. Towns. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Paul kicks to KD. He feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Conley surveying the D. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. For the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Ball outside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker finds KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Paul against Conley. Now the pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Booker against Edwards. Booker the pass to Durant. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And here's Edwards. From deep. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Driving in. Good D by Gobert.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. Towns with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. McDaniels from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams passes to Smart. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. And another three for Minnesota.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams. Left side, Brown to halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Brown. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 5 now.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Conley against Smart. From downtown, and another 3 for Minnesota.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Tatum. Smart passes to Williams.
2 minutes.
Back to Smart. Williams finds Smart. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Outside Edwards. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. Out to Horford. Takes a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Conley against Smart. Here's Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels against Tatum. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. He goes up. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Tatum from long range. Here's Horford. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brown with the steal. Conley against Smart. Brown passes to Horford. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Conley against Smart. Pass to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And so Towns nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And we've got more NBA action.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Conley passes to McDaniels. Right wing, Towns with room to shoot. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Brown. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, K.G. Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And the shot goes in.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Timeout called to the Celtics. Boston with the ball. They trail by 7. Smart outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And stolen by Williams. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Now Williams. Oh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Towns passes to Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Smart passes to Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. And he's going for the lob. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Conley. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Brown, and the layup falls. Brown's got 11.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Conley with the ball. 11 points in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Williams grabs the board. It's Smart on the wing. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front?
26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. And then there's Luke Cornett, and it's White in at 2 guard. That's the Boston 5.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound, Celtics. Brogdon, the pass to White. Williams on the wing. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Williams with it. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Prince. Off target from 3-point range. Boston trailing. Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd.
Give a big round of applause
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Pass to Noel. Now here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Over White. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
This for the tie. Stolen by Reed. Here's Prince. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Brogdon. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Noel. Outside, Anderson. Five on the clock. Here's Reed. Misses off the left iron.
Normally he dreams that.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here.
As a stretch four, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Reed for three. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Gallinari. Pass to White. This for the tie. And he lays it in. And it's a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Such a wide open look. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Brogdon finds Gallinari. The kick out to White. Here's Cornette. Reed defending. Cornette can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Now Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Gallinari. They grab their own miss. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. And another three for Minnesota.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Once again, that was Celtics.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Over to the wing. Here's Cornette. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Anderson gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Looking to win the run. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Brown passes to Williams. Good work defensively by Towns. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Conley against Smart. And the basket by Gobert.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Horford for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Towns, a screen on Brown. Edwards. Horford against Towns. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
On the wing, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Conley against Smart. Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Towns for 3. Boston with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Boston has possession. 7-point differential. And Horford powers it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Tatum from long range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the left wing. Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And the Celtics call time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown can't hit. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. A minute 42 left in the 4th. Tatum against McDaniels. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a statement.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're in front by 4. A minute and a half left in the 4th. Here's Towns. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Brown against Edwards. Back to Towns. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Williams passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Now here's Williams. Defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Gobert with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Brown. Conley against Smart. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Ooh, basket interference.
Basket counts. That'll be goaltending.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. From deep. Not going to go that time. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you.
talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul for three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got the game going here with the first basket for Phoenix. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Launches a three. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. This one for three. Al Horford with the rebound. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And these guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Al Horford.
There's not much you can do. This is KD, ferocious on his drives inside and powers right through the defense.
Outside Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. Good work defensively by KD. The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Here's the three. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots the three. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Durant. They grab their own miss. For three, Okogie drills the three-pointer.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Smart against Paul. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here is Durant. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, and after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. The pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Booker against Brown. Tatum on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Okogie. And here's KD for 3. Rebound Boston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. That shot no good. Durant with some nice D. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Okogie. To the paint. And KD the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Celtics. All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. That's right, Celtics fans, give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Smart. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford's shot is good.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Ball outside. Durant finds Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. From deep three-point range, and Kevin Durant good for three. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul dishes to Ayton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And stolen by Williams. He kicks it to Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Smart kicks to Brown. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And stolen by Ayton. All alone, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Good hands by Ayton.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
We know you all want it. Let me hear you get loud.
Celtics trail by 17. Outside Tatum. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Ayton a screen on Brown. KD on the wing. And stolen by Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Sweet move. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Ayton hits them both. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Smart. From outside, off the mark. Suns lead by 17.
2 minutes.
Pass to Okogie. KD with it. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Yeah, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tatum down low. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown finds Horford. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. It's Smart with the drive. Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got his first points of the game. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. KD sets the pick for Paul. Jacks up a 3. KD can't get it to go. Smart passes to Horford. Here's Williams. Outside Tatum for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 now.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Booker against Brown. Inside and stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by Okogie. Durant with it. He's got 14. Dishes it to Booker. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smart. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Derek White is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Suns leading by 10. Ross with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Back to Ross. To the inside. Rocket 6.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And an attack sent easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. White against Ross. Down low. Here's Landale. Passes it to Shamet. Inside. The shot's good from Beasley. And the Suns lead by 12.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Brogdon kicks to White. On the wing, Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cornette. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Warren the pass to Shamet. The kick out to Warren. Sinks the triple. Warren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, just working on extending that range, TJ Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Gallinari. There's the pass to Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Shamet kicks to Ross. He takes it in. And Ross with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside, Williams fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. It's Brogdon on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Warren. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns leading by 15. Ross passes to Shamet. Back to Ross. In the corner. Shamet with it. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Landale. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Landale's got his second basket. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gallinari outside. Gallinari a screen on Warren. Hands it from downtown.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Beasley. Takes the three. And it's Shamet missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gallinari outside. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Now Shannon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ross against Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Ross.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the court for the Suns, Andre Ayton out there with Durant. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Pass to Brown. Right side Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Paul dishes to Durant. Back to Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Ross finds Durant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Now a timeout called by Boston. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Ball against Smart. Booker, right side. A new 14 for the Suns. Kicks to Durant. Beyond the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
Nice shot by Smart. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Smart against Paul. Passes it to KD. To the left side wing. Going inside. 3-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 14. Booker is screen on Smart. Paul kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a three. No good from Booker. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Horford the pass to Smart. No good from outside. Suns leading by 14 and stolen by Tatum. Outside, Smart. Here's Horford and finished off by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Booker against Brown. And Booker kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart against Paul. Smart misses. Phoenix leading by 12. For 3, Booker. Here's Hayton. Kicks it out to Paul. KD against Horford. KD dishes to Paul. 5 on the clock to end the drought. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. KD's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Phoenix.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Smart. Ball looking over the floor. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Durant to the wing on the left. Paul finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley, and Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Now here's Conley. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
The 3 ball. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Count it.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Paul passes to Booker from the high post. And the jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 5 points.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Outside Durant. Drives to the hoop. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns up top. Booker defending. Towns down low. He's against Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
No one. Covering. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And Gobert with a block. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. McDaniels against Durant. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Picked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. And stolen by Paul. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Towns for 3. And they get it back. Gobert finds Conley. He takes it in. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Gobert's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throws good from Durant.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
The Suns trailing. Durant inside, guarded by Edwards. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Durant. For 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Stolen by Conley. The finish! And Gobert with the stuff.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Outside Durant. Wide open. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards against Booker. It's Edwards with a drive, and Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. And Gobert with a block. Right side Edwards. Here's Towns. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Outside for Booker. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
And here's Edwards outside. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And a deep three from Paul. Off the mark there with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Towns passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Booker defending. Edwards against Booker. Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside Durant for three. Booker. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Gobert.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Booker, good.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Left side, Paul. Here's Booker. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 29. The Suns, 32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Terrence Ross, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Campaign, and it's Landale in at the center position. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. The Suns leading.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
For 3, Warren. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Reed sets a screen. This for the tie! Sinks it from distance. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Warren. Phoenix calls timeout.
Don't be a Spirit fan. Wide receiver Youngita gets a free t-shirt. All right, fans, let me hear you.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Reed, a screen on Ross. Back to Prince. 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Ross. Kicks it out to Anderson. Three-pointer. Minnesota calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker for 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Edwards against Booker. Outside Edwards to win the run. Going inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
For 3, Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Booker, pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 10.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Towns. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Pass to Conley, and stolen by Paul. Here's Okogie, and he lays it up and in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Outside Conley. Misses the 3. Booker against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. Conley passes to Towns. Here's Gobert.
Well, the reach of Kevin Durant is a big part of what allows him to be a defender at the highest level.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's Durant with a drive. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
One shot.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For 3, Conley. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Paul against Conley. The kick to Durant. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now here's Paul. That one goes in. And the Suns lead by 16. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Gobert passes to Towns. He drops it from range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Paul passes to Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Here's Okogie, covered by Towns. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. lobs it up to the rim. Booker with it. He's guarded by Conley. Booker, the pass to Durant. Here's the three. And he stays with it.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
The drive by Paul. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top three. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Back to Towns. Carries it down low.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Paul with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here is Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Doubled by Conley. Tatum kicks to Horford. And he's good on the 3-ball. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And here's Smart after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Smart finds Horford. Here's Williams.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Slam dunk by Gobert.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Smart against Conley. The kick out to Tatum. Round the pass to Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Rebounded by Smart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Williams, a screen on Conley. In the corner, Tatum with it. And Williams with the stuff.
And this is where Smart has really improved the game. Slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Edwards kicks to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside, Horford. No good on the triple. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Edwards passes to Towns. Now Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Conley against Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And finished off by Brown.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Edwards with it. 5 points in the game. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll get... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Tatum kicks to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Smart finds Brown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
The kick out to Towns. Outside Conley. One shot on the way. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Smart against Conley. Over in the corner, Brown. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Clock is at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound, Boston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Tatum. Back to Williams. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Pass to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
To the paint. There's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's tipped. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Smart dishes to Horford. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Conley for three. Al Horford with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
It's Smart with the drive. Brown finds Horford. And it's Brown missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
To the middle. Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing right side. Back to Towns. He kicks it to Edwards. Outside, Towns. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
It's stolen by Gobert. That one misses. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're popping the ball inside, and that's work. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Prince in the corner. Puts up a three. And the three ball is good. Prince has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Gallinari with a screen for Brogdon. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. And it's no good. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's good work by Prince there. Spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Brogdon right side. Here's Williams. Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gallinari. Here's Alexander Walker. Light covering. Anderson a screen on White. Anderson outside. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Gallinari kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Williams with the three. He can't get that one. Timberwolves leading by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The pass to Noel. Oh, good with the triple. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here's Alexander Walker. Light covering. Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both good from the line that time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brogdon scanning the floor. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gallinari.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely, and there it is for him. Celtics trail by 9. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Williams. Passes to Cornette. The 3. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Gallinari covering. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A 3 from Anderson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon outside. Pass to Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Reed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here is Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Prince outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Prince has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Reed finds Anderson. Right wing. Here's Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. The kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the right side. And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move. I've got to pull the plug. Good one stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Horford. Fires the three. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires top of the key. It's good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And physically, Edwards may not look young, but he is just scratching the surface of what he can become. A lot of upside in this young man.
Brown against Edwards. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Conley against Smart. Conley kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Smart kicks to Brown. Kept alive. Pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota leading by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Edwards looking it over. Out to Conley. Edwards against Brown. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 13. Brown dishes to Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint. And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Brown against Edwards. Kicks it to Conley. A three ball. Rebound by Williams.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Stolen by McDaniels. Now Edwards. And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.